It says dissolve 1/4 of the Renee tablet into 1/4 cup of cold boiled water.
Cold boiled water? Wow, it's like
It's
constantly.
getting shiny like mozzarella.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It looks really runny.
Doesn't that look good?
Yes, go ahead, put it in the pizza oven.
Going on in. Welcome back to the YouTube Family! So today we're going to be trying to make some cheese, which is unusual for us, but I
This is a
got
first. This is a bucket list item.
I got this cheese kit as a gift from David. It has 10 different cheeses that you can make. It pretty much includes everything you need. It has some spices, some little strainer things, which we're gonna figure out what this stuff's for. Some Renette, or you guys will have to tell me, Renette tablets. Supposedly this makes your cheese it goes from milk to cheese. We got some sea salt and some citric acid, some cheesecloth, temperature gauge. It comes with everything. So we're going to make mozzarella because I want to use it on a pizza later. And then
If you can make it right, I'm all for you making it.
Yep. So how this is gonna work, David and I are gonna make these cheeses today, and then it's a Thursday. Then on Saturday, Jordan will be up, and so will Audrey and Ty. And so we will be filming and we'll try taste testing these. So we're gonna taste test the cheese alone, but we're also going to have them on baked goods, like pizza is the one I'm doing. And then David chose,
So if we fail, we're gonna have a cheeseless pizza.
probably. So the one David chose was mascarpone.
Yep, mascarpone. It's more of a frosting.
I think it's kind of like a cream cheese. So we're gonna be making, in the recipe book, it has this coconut cake.
That looks interesting.
Pistachio coconut. Yes, we are gonna use it for this.
Why is it
we
green?
can try a carrot cake.
Because it's got pistachios.
You could do a
I
carrot
was
cake
gonna say,
and
can I
make a
just
carrot
make a
cake
carrot
frosting.
cake? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
We'll do
carrot
a
cake.
carrot cake with, instead of a cream cheese frosting, we'll use his cheese to make the frosting. That's what we'll do.
I don't like coconut on cake. So it recommends the milk to be unhomogenized and unpasteurized. So which
Raw
mainly
milk?
it's raw milk. And I know there's controversy around using raw milk, like the safety concerns. I'm hoping that by turning it into cheese, it eliminates all that.
I'm not worried in the slightest.
We're not really drinking the whey. It's more of the whatever the curd.
I think it's fine. My grandpa had a dairy farm growing up. I'm pretty sure I had raw milk growing up.
Oh, we did.
I'm still alive.
I did on a dairy.
It's fine.
And I bought this. I had to drive to Idaho to get this, so I had to drive.
Yeah,
A whole different state.
I spent a whole journey getting 2 gallons of milk, and I bought it from a legit dairy farmer. Like I pulled
fresh.
up, and there was like a door, and inside there was like a 5x6 room with the freezer or a fridge, and you buy it and pay it there. It's legit, right from the cow.
You squoze the udders about the milk?
Didn't feel it. It was there, ready for me, but it's legit. Like we're right to the source.
In the meantime, I'm going to cut this little tablet, the Renee
The
tablet.
mystery tablet.
The tablet, you guys can tell me how it's pronounced. Anyway, I've never made cheese. This is literally my first time. I'm gonna cut it into a quarter. Luckily they provide the lines, because my recipe only needs 1/4 of this magical, oh, you didn't see that. It'll work, it'll work. Yeah, I only need one little chunk,
That's amazing.
and it comes with all this. So if it makes
Wow, you made a lot of
10
cheese.
recipes and I'm only using 1/4, as long as I keep buying raw milk, I can make like cheese forever.
Buying raw milk.
Don't
Oh,
stop
they
my
look like
tablet.
normal milk.
It does look a little like creamier. Like it looks like cream because this is whole milk.
Oh no.
Like this
Which
is
we
thick.
normally buy 2%.
Like
so.
if you were to drink this, it would have the milk mustache.
Wait, it says dissolve 1/4 of the Renee tablet into 1/4 cup of cold boiled water.
Cold boiled water? How does that work?
You know what?
Cold boiled
Certainly
water.
dissolve. Is it because like
I'm
something in
gonna
the
buy
water?
some mozzarella cheese as a backup just in case.
I'm just gonna use room temperature tap water. I'm sorry. Maybe it's to sterilize something, but you know what? skipping it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe boil water and let it go cold.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't
That's
got
probably what it
time.
is. I know.
I'm just
saying.
gonna go tap water, room temperature. It's gonna
And
work.
Mom's using the poison water. Got it.
I don't know. Like, if it's a fail, it's on me. It's not the book. So I'm just gonna dissolve this. Put the little dusties in there. Now I get to pour the milk into the pot. It takes 1 gallon of milk.
Oh my.
And I bet you anything, by the time we're done, we have this much cheese.
Oh my.
Because you have to strain it. So that's what I'm picturing in my head. We'll see, find out.
What is a bain marie? This is prepare a bain marie by pouring hot water into the pot, then placing a metal bowl large enough to hold the milk and cream.
So wait.
So I gotta do a double boiler type thing?
So do we need to use metal pots or can we use like our
need to
Dutch
use
oven?
metal.
Are you
Oh
sure?
boy, we may not be able to do this at the same time. I don't think we have enough cheese making pots.
Well, I have the deep pot. How many pots do you need?
Well, you have to have 2 because you gotta make like a double boiler.
So do you, okay. Do you think yours can fit something
We'll be
like
back.
this?
Dad just discovered old heavy whipping cream in the fridge
I
that
hate
he
whipping
needs
cream,
used.
but it hasn't gone bad until March 12th, so that's like
But
it's
it's
like
been
15
open.
days. It's been opened, but,
But
I
is
used,
that-
I used this the other days on eggs. and
You
it was
did?
fine. Yeah.
Why did you put in eggs?
Because I saw a thing on TikTok where you put.
Of course you did. Wait, take a little finger taste test.
Oh, it stinks.
Well, you gotta, don't just put it in the cheese.
Heavy cream stinks. It just does. I'm sorry. This milk probably stinks too.
Okay, so I dissolved my citric acid. I poured my gallon of milk in this pot because I figured
You did?
it didn't say I had to use
Why does it
a-
look like water with like a little bit of murkiness?
That's what it is. Didn't say I had to use a metal pot, so I'm using this. Cross my fingers. I'm gonna put my undissolved citric acid in. The interesting thing it says when mixing this in, it says don't stir in a clockwise motion. Go up and down to mix it. Why? Does the citric acid know that like?
Oh, it knows.
How does it know?
You'll be surprised what
Okay.
it knows.
Am I supposed to be using a whisk or up and down, like? Oh, I gotta like somehow get all those stuff out. I better go fast. Hopefully I got the stuff in there. Now I'm going to put this on the stove and heat it to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius on medium heat. So,
You don't have to make a double boiler?
no, mine's the easier cheese. Hey, you chose the other one.
So I gotta bring this up to a level that doesn't touch this because I don't want this to get scorched. I think it's the whole purpose of the double boiler so it doesn't get scorched.
So I'm waiting for it to come to temperature. It says not to stir a lot, but still to do it in up-down motion. When I go down and I come up, there's like chunks.
Ew. Chunkles? Ew, I see the chunks. Alright, Dad, what's going on over here?
I'm heating up the cream and milk mixture.
Alrighty, it is time. It's at temperature. It says to remove it from heat and dissolve my Renee
You sound
water
stressed. You're talking so fast.
mixture. It's because this did not dissolve, but it's gonna work. This is chunky already.
Every step you've modified, Mom.
And it says to only stir it in for 2 to 3 seconds, then hurry and get the lid on. That's why I'm hurrying.
Oh my gosh.
So hurry.
1, 2, 3.
But I have to do it in this kind of motion.
Oh, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
3. Okay, get the lid on. Now this is gonna rest for 20 minutes.
Rest.
And then we're gonna come back and hope that it's like curdly mozzarella cheese.
Wait, that's it?
No, there's, that's only step 5 out of 11.
Oh, we're halfway there.
But I think the rest will go pretty fast. We're gonna see what this looks like. On the instructions it said that I might see yellowish green liquid
Ew, boogers.
It's like
and
pus.
solid.
Ew.
So, that does not look weird.
It looks the same as it did before.
What? Ooh, it looks like moldy cheese.
You got curds in a way.
Okay, so it says to basically take a long knife and cut them into 1-inch cubes.
Ew, this is how cheese is made? Some things you don't want to know.
Yeah, that's like.
Why is it
wow.
liquidous and chunky at the same time?
It's separating the curds in the way.
So I don't know if I need to use this spoon. I could probably just go like this. Oh yeah, so I could just go like this. And then this is gonna go back on the heat. That's why it said long knife, because I'm not supposed to put my
Spoon in there.
spoon. We're just gonna chop those baddies up. Kind of does look like a pea yellow, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of yellowy green.
This is gonna go back on and I'm gonna heat it up to 105 whilst gently stirring with my spoon. Who uses the word whilst?
I'm at 150 degrees. I gotta get it to 185. It's gonna be a hot minute still. And this is stirred occasionally so it doesn't get a skin on it, but it keeps getting a skin on it, so.
Okay, so it's at 105, and now it's time to separate the whey from the curds. Anyway, the whey is like buttermilk. I'm gonna look that up online.
Oh, and you can use that for something else.
Yeah, don't waste your whey, people. I feel like I'm gonna spill this.
This is sketch. Oh my.
Yeah.
Keep going, just go. Chunks! Ew.
So,
Wow, that's buttermilk.
Want some?
dude, we can have buttermilk pancakes tomorrow.
Yeah, you can.
Doesn't smell good.
Mom just microwaved it for a minute. Oh,
Okay.
it's juicy again.
So it says to kind of like
She's
fold,
playing with slime.
like you do with bread.
No, this is totally cheese curd slime stage.
And then I'm
wanna
just
dump
trying
that
to, yeah.
This is a two-man. Oh. Hey, look, she's got a fistful of cheese.
So we're gonna just kind of like knead it, and then we're gonna
Oh, you're getting
microwave
even
it
more
again.
out.
Yep.
Oh,
and then-
maybe it's just to take out the juice.
I think so. Just to.
You're just juicing the slime. Oh my gosh, Dad, we're gonna need you again. Look how much juice she's gotten out of that. So is the whey the buttermilk or the cheese you're holding?
Yeah, the whey is buttermilk. The curd is the cheese.
Oh.
You think it's been a minute? I didn't time it.
Oh, I didn't time it either. But you're still getting so much more out.
Okay, David, one more dump, and then I'm gonna microwave this again for 30 seconds.
Wow, it's like
It's
constantly.
getting shiny like mozzarella.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Will you
this
put that
would
in the
work.
microwave for 30 minutes or 30 seconds?
30 minutes. Okay, time for the salt. We're stressed. She's adding the
Okay.
salt in. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Add the salt.
Okay.
Roll it, and I'll put some more in.
Just seasoning our mozzarella.
Okay. So now I'm gonna do this for another 30 seconds, and then we're gonna microwave it again.
Oh my
Some
gosh.
Play-Doh. I don't know if you want to save this whey because it's got a little salt in it.
Okay, this is another microwave, third microwave.
I'm so surprised. It actually looks like mozzarella.
So at this point, I think I'm just gonna shape it into a ball, one big ball.
Yeah.
I guess you can form it any way you want. You could do like a loaf, you could make lots of little balls. While it's hot, you can stretch it.
Oh, it's slime.
Yeah.
You made slime.
So it's stretchable when it's hot. When it cools down, it's not as stretchable.
Yes.
But once it's glossy and shiny, then you kind of know it's kind of done.
Dad's gonna taste test. Warm cheese. Is
Is
good?
it?
Does it
It's
taste
got
like
the consistency of mozzarella.
Does it
taste like
good as
mozzarella?
salt?
Kind of a,
Mild.
it does, it's mild, but yeah.
Here's my review. The warm texture is throw me off. Tastes like string cheese! Tastes like string cheese!
Okay, so to cool it down quickly, we're gonna dump it in cold ice water, and that will cool it down and it'll keep that ball shape. After that, this cheese is done. It's just gonna be stored in the fridge and it'll be good to go. So we're gonna make pizza with this, and we'll probably save a little bit for everybody to taste test on Saturday.
Okay, it's been 45 minutes. Audrey left, took Ty, went to karate. Katie left. I'm here alone with the dogs, but I've got to transfer my cheese curds into the cheesecloth and get the whey to start draining off. It's gonna drain for 6 hours. The longer you let it sit in there and drain, the firmer it becomes, and so I'm just gonna let it sit there overnight because this seems to be extremely delicate. It's kind of like a cream cheese, kinda. So you had to let it sit for like a half hour. But that's what it, I don't know if you can see it, and I can't really tip it here as I put it in. It looks really runny. It has a weird smell. Oh, it's like rotten milk. It's got a weird, I don't know what the smell is, but it's not like, I guess it's cheese, right? Cheese doesn't necessarily smell good, and this is living up to it. So I'm gonna cover this up and let it drain, and we'll check it out the next time I open it up tomorrow. Okay, real quick, gotta show you, this is what it's looking like. So you don't squeeze it, you just let it do its thing. It's gonna drip like that until it's done. I can see why they say 6 hours, but again, I don't know how to explain the smell. It's unique, let's put it that way. I'm just gonna refer to it as an exotic cheese smell that I hope tastes good on a brownie, because I think that's what we're gonna put it on. If you've got a recipe that you put mascarpone on, what is it? Because if I ever make this again, I kind of want to make sure I use it correctly so that I get the full taste the way it should be.
Alrighty, it is the next day and we learned a few things. We learned that whey is actually not buttermilk, it's different, but I still did make pancakes with the whey because the whey adds in extra protein.
You never know. It tasted just like regular pancakes.
Maybe it was even a little bit fluffier, but it was really good pancakes. We got our extra protein for breakfast, and then we decided to switch from making a carrot cake with a cream cheese frosting to making a cheesecake, a New York cheesecake, because I have a recipe that uses sour cream on top, and after tasting David's cheese, I thought it was kind of a mixture between cream cheese and sour cream. It's very mild, it has a good flavor. So we're gonna use that in place of the sour cream for this cheesecake topping recipe.
And it's got the consistency of like a really soft butter. Yeah. That's what it's got. So I let it sit overnight. This cheesecloth is sopping wet, so this basically just absorbed all the way. The bowl had like maybe a teaspoon sitting in it, but this is what it looks like. So you just, it's like cream cheesy butter.
So we're gonna keep a chunk of it so that we all can taste test it before we eat the cheesecake.
So when we make this, we'll put it on top of there.
We spread it on top and then it bakes for 15 minutes.
So to make this, we're gonna give it some flavor. So we're gonna put some sugar in it, as you've got, because we like sugar. And then we're gonna put some vanilla in, because vanilla's tasty. This is Katie's homemade vanilla with the bean in there. Actually, there's what, 4 or 5 beans?
There's a bunch of beans.
How much? A tablespoon? Teaspoon?
A teaspoon.
So a teaspoon's probably about...
Splash whatever you like in it. I always go extra, but it's up to you. I already added extra to the actual cheesecake, so...
And then the majority of this. It calls for 2 cups, but I don't think this is 2 cups.
It's probably not quite.
But we will use all but just a smidgen.
Yeah, give us enough that 5 people can taste test.
And I'll be honest with you, it does take a long time to make it. So unless you really want your homemade, it's probably a lot easier and more convenient just to go buy it in the store.
Your cheese was way more difficult than the mozzarella. Yeah. Mozzarella was so easy and so quick.
So this is just like a frosting.
Yep.
You can just buy frosting, that's what it is. So, but hey, I can say I made mascarpone. Okay, and then just take it and... When I think of cheese, I guess I think more of like a hard cheddar cheese or something like that. This doesn't really give me the cheese vibes.
But it has a cheese taste and it's going to taste real good with this cheesecake.
The more you know.
Yum. Okay, so it is Saturday now, 2 days after I made this beauty. It used to be a ball. Now it's formed into a square, the shape of the bag. So this is the mozzarella. I'm going to get it put onto our little pizza.
Yum.
And I don't know how to go about this because I'm not sure. Should we try shredding it? Maybe. We'll try. Our kitchen's a mess because we've been doing a lot of challenges today.
It literally looks so perfect right now.
Well, we got dishes in the sink, but Jordan's up.
Woo!
You're behind the camera.
Woo! I'm here for the homemade pizza.
pizza, yeah! No, and a visit, obviously. Just for the pizza. I'm so excited. This is your first time making mozzarella? Woo!
Look at this. Is it kind of shredding?
It's
Kind of.
working.
It's kind of.
Yeah. It's like kind of a, I don't know what
I
texture.
feel like we should just cut it.
Maybe.
Just cut
We can
it.
make like a margarita pizza, you know?
Well, I already got
so good.
some ham out, but yes. And I don't have any fresh basil.
Oh. Oops.
But otherwise, you can pretend
That
it's a
looks good.
margarita pizza.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna layer slabs of mozzarella on. And we're gonna get our ham on and put it in the pizza oven. And then we're gonna go grab that New York cheesecake that we used David's cheese in, the mascarpone cheese.
I'm so excited.
It was interesting because normally you cook it with sour cream on top and then it sets up hard. Well, when I did pull the cheesecake out with the mascarpone cheese on top, it was still gooey runny.
Really?
And so I'm hoping it's set back up in the fridge. That one's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited to try this though. This is fun. This is your first time making mozzarella.
First time. I've never made mozzarella
That looks
before.
great. You did a good job.
We're gonna taste test this mozzarella as soon as the pizza is done. We're gonna taste test it plain and then also taste test it on the pizza because why make cheese if you can't make it into recipes and use it?
Facts.
Like I didn't make cheese for nothing. Okay, one more bit for there. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I can't stop.
We like cheese pizza.
I like cheese.
Are you excited, Audrey?
I've only been eating nasty things today, so I'm really hoping this is
Yeah.
We've been filming a bunch of different food challenges today, so like we've been eating like spicy foods and just like things
Nasty.
not so yummy foods, and so I'm very excited for this pizza. It's gonna be delish.
Doesn't that look good?
Yes, go ahead, put it in the pizza oven.
Going on in.
Yeah. Oh, careful.
Okay.
Ooh, there it goes. Okay, we'll let it cook.
Okay, so we have got the pizza done and the New York cheesecake.
Woo!
So this is made with homemade mozzarella cheese, and that is made with the mascarpone cheese that
Wow.
David
It's
made
just on
and
the
Jordan's
top.
here.
It's just on the top.
Yep, so we're gonna do a little taste test and see which cheese, homemade cheese, we liked better. Alrighty, so we're actually gonna taste test the mozzarella cheese first, just alone, and then you can have it on the pizza with the other stuff. Because I want to see what you guys think of my cheese making skills.
Grab a piece. Oh,
I've
it
had
tastes
it.
like an unsalted string cheese.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's a
it needs
texture
more
of
salt.
string cheese, but
It's low sodium.
yeah, low
cheese.
sodium.
I was like,
Hey, Cohen, no!
Cohen loves cheese.
No bueno.
No,
and then
bueno.
is this fish cheese?
Yes, so we're gonna each now try a piece of pizza. Is it pretty good pizza?
Oh yeah.
That
That's way
works?
better than plain.
Yeah, you have
The
the.
plain was good, but like
Yeah,
new
the flavor
flavor.
adds the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
pretty good.
Mozzarella cheese is actually pretty easy to make, so if you are tempted to make cheese, that's the one I would start with.
I
It's
like it a lot.
actually not too.
It's the gateway to
Technical.
cheeses.
It is the gateway. It was pretty simple. Okay, so now on to the more complicated cheese, which is the mascarpone. That took a lot longer, and it took a 6-hour drip time overnight.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So that one was a bit longer.
Good.
So I turned it into a New York cheesecake with a mascarpone topping.
Fancy skills. Let's do it.
And there's homemade blueberry pie filling if you want to put on top.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Usually in desserts.
Is the whole thing mascarpone or just the top?
Just the very top
It's the
layer.
top layer. You can see like there's a small layer. That's mascarpone.
It kind of tastes nutty.
Huh. That's
Is it
weird.
the mascarpone?
It might be the. It could be the graham
Whoa.
crust.
Yeah.
It has sugar and butter in it.
That's good too. I like it.
That's pretty good.
Dad's favorite cake is cheesecake.
I've tried to make cheesecake before and it's really hard to do. So I'm actually very impressed.
There
actually
is kind
not
of a sweet
too
kick from the mascarpone.
The one time I made it, I think it went rotten because it tasted so bad.
Oh. Oof.
It was not good.
You can taste the mascarpone
That's good.
on the top if you don't eat it with crust. So if you eat just a cheesecake, the mascarpone kind of pops.
Try eating just the top mascarpone bit. Now, keep in mind that this mascarpone was baked for 15 minutes additional than plain cheese. So we should
It's like
try
sweet.
it. Now you can try the mascarpone just plain and see if you like mascarpone cheese. Now you get the real flavor. Yeah, it's kind of like a sour cream cheese in my
It's
opinion.
almost like a
But you tell me what you think it is. Like a ricotta?
very mild.
Tastes like whipped cream.
Kind of.
Tastes like whipped cream with no sugar.
I think all the flavors,
It's like the
all the cheeses have no flavor.
And that's really kind of what it is. It's really just heavy cream and then that whole milk.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
it's like
it is.
it's the consistency of sour cream without the sour. Yeah.
Ty's going back for pizza.
Yeah, I know. Like this pizza is good.
Okay.
Yay!
So-
Good job.
That was our first time making cheese. I think David and I did pretty good. There are 10 different cheeses we can make in that kit, and I'm really wanting David to try to make a Scottish cheese that's in that kit. I think that would be fun to try. A lot of those cheeses I've never tasted before in my life, so I don't know what they're supposed to taste like. But if you want more cheese videos, whether it's making our own cheese or just cheese sampling,
But not blue cheese.
oh, we'll try the blue cheese.
No.
Oh, we will taste test that blue cheese. There's a lot of cheeses we honestly haven't tasted.
It's probably got a rot for like.
I got some old.
Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.